Welcome back. All our top stories can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Do visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. We also urge you to please interact with the Eyewitness feature in the Channels TV app. If you have pictures or videos you'd like to share with us, tap the application on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions. Well, the Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase, has also warned all officers and men of the force to respect the fundamental human rights of Nigerians and desist from extrajudicial shootings, unlawful arrests, undue harassment and intimidation of the civil populace. Mr. Arase gave this warning during his first familiarization visit to the headquarters of the Ebonyi and Delta States Police Command. He advised men and officers to conduct themselves properly and restore the good image of the Nigerian police.
The quarter guard of the Ebonyi Police Command welcoming the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Solomon Arase. This is his first visit to the state as IGP. He advises the men of the command to be more professional in discharge of their duties, especially in respect to fundamental human rights of Nigerians, intelligence gathering, and community policing.
As a police officer that wears a uniform that accords you that power and respect as a policeman, you don't deserve those things. So you must be able to carry yourself with a lot of dignity and pride, that as a police officer, that you must be able to do things that will win the hearts of the members of the public and not distance you, from them. Secondly, the fundamental rights of Nigerians are very, very paramount. You must be able to respect the rights of Nigerians.
The Ebonyi State Commissioner of Police, Peace Abdullah, solicits for more support in tackling insecurity in the state.
We have constraints, as always, in the command. Challenges, security challenges in this command, but we continue to do our very best to ensure that through proactive policing and intelligence gathering, we are not reactive, but we usually tend to stop it way before it even occurs. There are several situations in Ebonyi State.
The IGP didn't just stop at visiting Ebonyi State, he also visits Delta State. His visit is an opportunity for the residents to raise some of their challenges.
We are talking go into agriculture. How do a man go into agriculture, have very vast land of cassava? Overnight, the cattle will get there, rain is holding down, and you are left with nothing.
Each T5 that carries farm to Asawa here will pay 2,000 naira with 2 farm. That's what they collected on people at the And in terms of cow, you have to pay 10,000. And you see these boys, they are more than 10 with weapon. Climb inside the vehicle, and you are wheelchair driver and 2 motorboys.
Mr. Solomon Arase uses the opportunity to honor some officers that have been diligent in their duties. He also holds meetings with officials of the state government, religious leaders, traditional rulers, as well as some stakeholders in the state, where he seeks for collaboration in fighting crime.
More security matters. Attacks by herdsmen on council areas of Benue State have continued to elicit reactions from members of the Agatu community. Civil rights activists and survivors of the attacks went on a protest in Makadi, at the Benue State capital, to air their grievances. Here's the report.
The children of Agatu community were not left out, as the agitation for peace after various attacks on 9 council areas increased with this public demonstration. The group in its press briefing expressed their grievances over the violence which left hundreds of people dead and many children orphaned.
We're trying to fill that basket, and some people had invaded our lands with automatic weapons. And they fed on our crops, they fed on our bands, they rendered our children orphans, they raped our women.
Saddled with the responsibility of being the Chief Protection Officer of Nigeria, he came to the state capital of Makurdi, stopped at the state capital, and then made an assertion that the figure of 300 people killed in Agatu is exaggerated.
Following the alleged restriction of protesters to the Makurdi Cool-Off Park, one of the campaigners accused the State Police Command of bias, while the Commissioner of Police denied the accusation.
He got there and the police said they will not give him a signed copy, but he's free to go out there, but they will make sure that we don't hang out on the streets. Now, it is a threat that is pregnant, and we do not want to be seen as a violent people.
We invited the young man to this office, and I told him from the security information we had at hand, he should postpone this procession until next week, because hoodlums are going to catch down on the situation.
As the community draws attention to the situation to prevent a recurrence, the group have also requested for the deployment of special forces to maintain peace in Benue State.
Edo State Governor Adams Oshiomhole has advised Nigerians to look inward and provide quality tertiary education for the increasing number of students seeking to go to school. Speaking in Abuja after receiving license to establish the Edo State University, Governor Oshiomhole says there is a need for more Nigerians to be given access to university education in order to reduce some of the social vices prevalent among the youth.
Every year, thousands of students sit for the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board examination in order to gain admission into tertiary institutions. Only a few thousands are offered admission into these schools. To address the situation, the Edo State government established a second state university, Edo University, which Governor Oshiomhole says will address the quality of human capital in Nigeria.
The future of our country lies in the quality of our human capital. For too long, Nigerians and governments after government, military and since 1999 civilians, we are quick at pointing out that we are the giant of Africa, at least by reference to the fact that we are currently about 170 or 180 million people. And so the emphasis is on the quantity. Africa's largest market, no doubt. But what is never really discussed seriously is the quality of our human capital.
The Executive Secretary of the National Universities Commission advises university authorities to positively impact on the communities where they are based, as he gives recognition to Edo University.
Edo University has been recognized as the 41st state university and the 142nd university in Nigeria. We hereby pledge our support to the university and urge His Excellency and the Edo State government to take full advantage of the professional and technical advice that we are statutorily required to give to the new university.
With the recognition given to Edo University as the 41st state university in Nigeria, the dream of more young Nigerians to acquire university education in Nigeria will soon be a reality.
The Cross River State government has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Skipper Sail Limited of Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The signing of the MOU was the highlight of a 3-day Middle East electricity exhibition which took place in Dubai. According to the MOU, Skipper Sail is to establish a solar farm to produce 100 megawatts of electricity for Cross River State. Besides providing a bankable land as equity, Cross River is also expected to make available $1 million to kickstart the pilot scheme. And over now to Nigeria's Niger Delta, more on the Niger Delta region, where the Nigerian Navy ship Delta has destroyed 4 illegal crude oil refineries operating in creeks through special operations in the war against crude oil thieves. Commanding officer of the NNS Delta, Navy Commodore Raimi Mohammed, told Channels Television in Warri that incidents of pipeline vandalism have increased because of repairs being carried out by oil companies operating in the areas.
The Navy Special Forces at the headquarters of the Nigerian Navy ship NNS Delta in Warri Delta State, preparing to move out for a raid. The mission is to destroy another illegal crude oil refinery discovered through intelligence operations. A trail of tampered pipelines, rubber hoses and brackish water that the oil thieves left leads the naval team to Safama community in Warri Southwest local government area. Confirmation is made after a tour of the facility. Like in many other locations discovered, the next line of action is to set the illegal business premises ablaze. Another operation successfully carried out. Commanding Officer NNS Delta Raimi Mohammed says the momentum will be sustained as the activities of oil thieves are on the rise.
Where the repairs are taking place is defined, unlike when we have to go everywhere. The pipelines are being repaired, so it is along those pipelines they are now, moving along to quickly connect before they start pumping a crude. So this is the best time for them to connect because there's no pressure on it, on the pipes.
He says the host community stands to benefit a lot from the Navy operations.
The whole environment is already polluted. So if they can stop, if we can actually stop them by burning it, yes, as a temporary measure. But on the long run, we can't. We don't wish them to continue, and then we also hope that with this show of force and following them wherever they go, we'll actually tell them that we mean business and they'll stop.
It's another bold statement by NNS Delta, emphasizing their stance of zero tolerance for crude oil theft in the Niger Delta region.
When we come back on news across Nigeria, the NDLEA in Anambra State seizes cannabis set for export to Spain. That's in a moment. Please stay with us.